The following is a special presentation of the First Horizon Green Sports Zone. This is the Pete and Annette Watch Show. Welcome back to First Horizon's Green Sports Zone. Welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete and Annette Watch Show, where we cover everything on the hardwood inside of Hal Henard Gymnasium. The Greeneville Lady Devils basketball team will recap both the district and region tournaments and look at what's ahead on Saturday as the Lady Devils travel over to Newport for Cott County in sectionals. But first, we need to get a quick sponsor in first. We'll be right back after this message here on First Horizon's Green Sports Zone. Welcome back to First Horizon's Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Pete and Annette Watch Show, where we cover everything on the court with the Greeneville Lady Devils basketball team. As always, joined here with Lady Devils coach Annette Watts and a cast of Lady Devils. Coach, how are we doing today?
We are doing well, aren't we, girls? We're excited to talk with you about everything we've been doing and what we've been up to and the task ahead of us.
And of course, we've not sat down since before the district tournament. We kind of closed out the regular season and previewed the district tournament, and I'm excited to talk about that because I just mentioned it to you right before we began. It's the only district or region championship we had within the county or the city this year, so always excited to talk about those. You knock off Volunteer in game one and then knock off Cherokee in the championship game at Granger. How fun was it to win that district tournament this year?
They're always fun. You know, we've won several here, and everybody says, you know, which one was the best? The one you just got is always the best with that team. And then through memories, you go back and remember other teams that I had and other players that I had, and that specialty comes back. But anytime you're winning a district or a region, you've done something. Your kids have bought into your system. They understand what they're doing. They love to play. They love each other, and it's just fun to be with them.
I know the Lady Devils win in favored also. You go 5-1 within the regular season and win that regular season title. For you all, how fun was it to not only carry out that regular season success, but to then win the district tournament?
It was very fun, and it was just good in general because they showed that not only can we win one time, we can win twice. I think it built our confidence a lot. We just kind of saw that we could, we won that, and so they just really fueled us and really got us going to keep on playing.
I agree. We won that part, especially being Cherokee the second time. I think that gave us a lot of momentum to just keep going. Like Julia said, we really need that confidence.
Because fans, I don't know if you remember or not, but we had played Cherokee like 8 days prior to us having to beat them in the championship of the district. And we had a bad night shooting, and they could not miss. So we got our confidence kind of bruised a little bit. That's why the players are referring to that. But we were focused, we were locked in when we played them for that district title, and it was over.
That was what I was going to lead into next. That championship game was right off the heels of that loss earlier, and we spoke about that one a little more extensively in our last interview. I think we had 5 wins and 1 loss. Unfortunately, sometimes you talk about the loss more than the win because of how bad that loss was, and then you correct that into the championship game. How much sweeter was it being able to avenge that loss before and be able to cut down the net?
Maria, how much sweeter was it?
Oh, it was so much sweeter. Like, after them getting that confidence boost and their heads were really, really big, they thought that they could just walk in there and just beat us like they did at their place, but nope, that's not how it was.
We had a fight in store for them. And they're a very good team. We are not taking away from Cherokee at all. They've got a couple of freshmen that are very talented. The rest of their cast has come a long, long way. They've improved. You know, they're going to be a team to beat in the future, but we took care of them this year.
Passing it over to Briley and Julia, also getting that championship win and avenging that loss. How much better did that make that championship feel?
It felt great. I mean, it was just refreshing just to come in there and win that, and especially against Cherokee because they whooped us the first or second time we played them at their place. So it was nice to get it done. Yeah, it was good because we won it when it really mattered. Like the district mattered, and we went 5-1 in conference, but the district's when it really mattered.
and the state gets bigger when you get to regions.
Yep.
And of course, that makes the games harder. The target on your back becomes a little larger, being that district champion going into the region tournament, and you carried out business in that region quarterfinal and region semifinal, which you needed to do to earn that sectional game, which you'll have tomorrow. We'll group together the 2 wins first. You open up with Crockett with a 90-57 win after kind of struggling in that first quarter here on your home floor. We'll actually split them up a little bit because I forgot about that first quarter. So what changed after that first quarter going into the final stretch?
We just got to sit down over there for a few minutes and think about things. Guys, if you weren't here, fans, we had to have a come to Jesus meeting. We sub 5 and 5. I normally never do that. And I just needed them to be with each other over there in a quiet moment. And then I told them, I said, guys, now you know what you've got to go do. And we had lost down, 8 points or so. And we went out and did what Greeneville does. We started on defense. We stopped them, and we got going.
For you all, how much had to change after that first quarter?
Everything had to change because the way that we came out was not good. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, it was really bad. And we knew from the start that this team shouldn't be able to really beat us the way that they were. And whenever you come out like that, it's just like you gotta follow through with it. You can't just come in here and expect to win because nobody comes here to lose.
Right.
So we just had to get ourselves together and change all the mess that was happening.
And they did.
And then going forward, you have what some call the most important game of the year, the region semis. You need that game to earn that sectional berth, to potentially earn that trip to Murfreesboro and play in the Glass House. You play Elizabethton, who got hot at the right time. They started playing really good here as of late, but you carried out business. You get a 23-point win to get into the region championship and sectionals. How good did that one feel, knowing you extended your season by 2 games?
You know us, we love to play, and knowing that, hey, we've got 2 more games just really pumped us up. It gave us lots of energy because our motto is trust the work. And you don't want to go out in the middle of a region tournament when you're trusting the work. Get done, and our girls do trust the work. They've put the work in, and they were not going home.
For you all, I mean, you go into that game thinking your season's either over tonight or you extend it by 2 games and play in a region championship and then a sectionals game. What was the MO going into that game against Elizabethton?
Do it for others. Like, don't do it for yourself. And if you're not doing something for yourself, just know that other people want to do something too. So do it for them.
It was just, coming in, we didn't really know. Like, I didn't know that they were going to be really, really physical. Like, they were an extremely physical team.
Yes.
And so it was just like to battle through the physicality of that and just trusting each other. It was just, it was just what we had to do. So.
I basically went into that game saying that I'm not going to lose. Like, I'm not about to lose this game. Mm-hmm. So,
and I think that's what makes that region quarterfinal so difficult. Is
That's
everybody knows, like
you go home.
Yeah, you're not planning to lose.
yeah.
And as a coach, you don't want them to get too uptight. They have to understand, yep, it's go home or win, but at the same time, it is a basketball game. They have to feel like they can make a mistake and get it back. And as long as I never fuss if they turn it over, as long as they're hustling to get it. But if they repeatedly make that mistake and kind of get in their little pity party, then we have another talk. But that doesn't happen very much at all.
Moving into the region championship game, you square off with Daniel Boone, and Boone's good.
Boone is very
good. I think consensus number 2 across the state. I would almost argue number 1 across the state.
I would too.
You hang tough with them in that first half, and you go into the half tied 31-31. You have an 11-0 run at a point in the first quarter that allows you to take that lead going into the end of the first. I asked you after the game, and I want to hear it again, how well did that game plan get carried out there in the first half?
I thought first half, the kids, they knew what we had to do, and they got it done. And it rattled Boone a little. That's why I wish we didn't have a halftime. Because, they were able to kind of recompose, but that lets us know also that if you're down or if you're tied with the team, at halftime, you make adjustments, you make changes that help to turn that around. And I don't know that Boone made as many adjustments as losing Maria for us made. You know, it's just tough when, I mean, she's the biggest girl we've got on the floor at a whopping 5'9", but she can just take care of so much, and we all trust her so much. So, you know, but we're continuing, fans, to work on it, that we don't foul. We play with those hands, and when we go to help, if they're too deep, step away. So what if they score? We need your body on this floor more than we need to stop that one play. So she understands that, she knows that, and bless her little heart, she came out of the game, and I wasn't feeling so good. I was chilling, and she sat beside me. I said, Maria, you need to get down there on the other end. You need to get away. You don't need to be near me tonight. And it didn't dawn on me until after the game. What did she think I was doing? She didn't know I said. But I'd already told the ones on the bench, y'all, kind of stay down there, because lousy, I don't want any of them to be sick. And the next day at practice, I said, Maria, did you know what I was talking about? I didn't want you to be near me, even up, you know, at no time did I want any of them to be close to me, but that's a funny story we'll probably tell forever.
And I know losing the region championship, I mean, point blank sucks.
Yep.
But you play such a good team in Daniel Boone, the team that you saw here at the Ladies Classic, and then you met in the region championship. But how much does that help you going into a stretch right here where you're basically going to play teams like that the rest of the season? You lose the number 2 team in the state according to Max Preps and the TWSA, and then Cott County's, I'm pretty sure, is 5th in that, who you play on Saturday. And then if you win that, you go to the state tournament where it's the 8 best teams. So how much does that help you meeting a team like that in the region championship going forward to that stretch?
That's why we play Bearden. That's why we play the teams in Sevier County. That's why we do that, is to get us ready. We weren't afraid of Daniel Boone. That was proof first half. We went out there and played Greeneville basketball wide open, going as hard as we could go, and we could compete. You know, second half, when we're down a cylinder, we just can't hardly compete. So we know going tomorrow night, Saturday night, when we walk out on that floor, we've got to play defense without fouling and play to our ability. Because Cott County's going to try to slow us down, and they're going to try to make us play defense for 45 and 50 seconds at a time. We've got to be mature, understand things, work together, and know the game isn't won or lost until those last seconds tick down. You got a chance until the end. And I think it'll be a dogfight. And I love dogfights. Little puppies fighting each other. Just love it.
What did you all learn from the region championship also? Playing such a tough competitor in Boone, who you'll see maybe later on down in the road too if you're beating Cott County on Saturday night. So how much do you think that helped you playing such tough competition in the region championship?
I think it helped a lot because, first of all, it gave us the confidence and, like, let us know, like, hey, like, we can play with them. Not that we didn't already have it, but, like, just seeing it just helps us, like, know that we can. And it just, we have to continue having that. We can't just play one half. We have to play both.
I think it was just like we really can play. Like if we put our minds to it, we all play together. Like we really have a whole lot of talent on the team. And so we just, if we all 5 are going hard, playing together, doing our Greeneville stuff, then I mean, we'll be perfectly fine. We just got to keep our foot on the gas the whole entire game and not ever let up and just keep our heads up, keep each other going, and just find that energy on the court.
Same thing. I mean, just come out here. We know what we do. Don't play at their game or don't play at their level. Don't let them control the speed of the game. We have a game plan, so do they, and it's just based off of who shows up.
Who executes it the best.
And now it all comes down to Saturday night.
Comes down to Saturday night.
Saturday night in Newport, Cott County versus Greeneville in the Class 3A sectionals. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But before we do, we need to get a word in from our loyal sponsors first. So we'll be right back after these messages here on First Horizons Green Sports Zone.
Pizza Inn presents I Ate at Pizza Inn. I ate pizza at Pizza Inn. I ate a salad at Pizza Inn.
I ate pizza!
I ate it all. Hi, I'm Kyle, and I'm inviting you to come and enjoy Greeneville's favorite hometown pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert buffet for just $8 all day, Monday through Friday. And then you can say,
we all ate at Pizza Inn. For over 30 years, Tommy's Plumbing has proudly served the Tri-Cities with a personal touch because we're not just plumbers, we're family. From simple faucet repairs to full plumbing repiping, we have the experience and expertise to get the job done right. We also specialize in water heater and tankless water heater installations, helping you find the perfect solution for your home. Our technicians stand behind their work and always leave your space clean and spotless. Looking for a plumber who's fast, professional, and reliable? Call Tommy's Plumbing and let our family take care of yours.
At many dealerships, you get what you'd expect. Games, gimmicks, and shady sales tactics. At Gateway Nissan in Greeneville, expect the unexpected. Low prices, convenient service, and a great buying experience.
Get our Gateway exclusive lifetime powertrain warranty.
No worries for life.
You deserve the unexpected. It's the #1 reason you gotta get to Gateway.
Shop online at gatewaynissangreeneville.com.
Or take the super short drive down Highway 11E to Gateway Nissan in Greeneville.
Welcome back to First Horizons Green Sports Zone, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Pizza and Annette Watch Show, where we cover everything on the court inside of Hal Henard Gymnasium with the Greeneville Lady Devils basketball team. As always, joined here with head coach Annette Watts and a cast of Lady Devils. And hey, if you've got the opportunity tomorrow night, before you go to Newport, swing by Pizza Inn. Pizza, salad, pasta, dessert pizza, anything you want. I've asked you all the time about your favorites. What are your all's favorites for pizza?
But the chocolate chip pizza is the best.
What's your favorites?
I like the chocolate chip pizza and then that little cheese one that's like cheese bread, basically. Yeah, that one's really good.
I still only eat cheese, so cheese pizza.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It is good.
I eat the little cheese and pepperoni. I don't really eat the chocolate.
The chocolate one is good though, but you got to save it for last. I know some people like to eat it. You dessert first? Coach Watts dessert first?
Well, sometimes I eat dessert first.
If it's that good, it's that good.
It's that good. But I love all their pizzas, y'all. You can't go wrong with any of them. Fill that plate up. Just eat. And then, if you want to, come on over to Cott County Saturday night.
Hey, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock in Newport, but swing by Pizza Inn before them. $8 buffet Monday through Friday, just $10 on Saturdays. So swing by and go before you go up to Newport for the Class 3A sectionals. Let's talk about it. Cott County, you're familiar with them. You saw them play here in the Ladies Classic. Maybe a reason you invite them down here in the Ladies Classic.
Where we can
keep some tabs on them, yeah. But you square off on Saturday night. It's essentially a one-game playoff to go to the state tournament. What's it going to take?
You know, we've been in this position many times, as they have as well. It is, as Briley said, it's going to take us playing our game. And I love how Julia said, keep our foot on the gas the whole time, execute our game plan, and just run Greeneville basketball. You know, do what we do. Are we going to make mistakes? Yes, we are. Are we going to miss shots? Yes, we are. But if we're rebounding and hustling after those mistakes and putting those mistakes behind us, that's all we can do. We can go over there and play just as hard as we can play, and that's all we're asked to do. And I think if we do that, we come away happy.
For you all, what's it going to take tomorrow night?
Leaving it all on the court, because for the seniors, it's our last game of high school if we lose. So leaving it all there and not taking any home.
Staying level-headed the whole game, stay composed, calm, but also giving it everything we got.
Good.
Yeah, for me, just being mentally prepared, you know, not being afraid to go out there, because it says in the Bible not to be anxious for anything. So just come out, trust the Lord that He'll watch over us when we play and as we play, and just, you know, not come out scared, not come out like really like hyped up, like overhyped, but like just kind of be composed, like Maria said, and just come out level-headed and ready to go fight, because it's going to be a fight. So.
Let's talk about Cott County themselves a little bit. We know a lot of their staff. We know a lot of their players, the Clevengers, the Carmichael, Bodie Bible head coach. What about Cott County do you think may present a problem on Saturday night?
Their crowd.
Yes, yes.
Their fans are a little loud, and of course Bodie yelling, but I've showed the kids all that on film. You know, this is the environment we're in. Lavish in it. Love playing in front of that crowd. Love doing your thing. Let them watch you play hard and run hard and defend and rebound and shoot. You know, be miraculous, because you are. You know, our team is. Nobody gave us a chance of even being where we are. And look what this group has done. So just continue to do what you all do. Get those teammates to go along with you. And that's what it's about. And yes, the Clevenger twins are very, very good. They've got a kid that comes in off the bench. Well, I think she's starting now, that can flat out shoot it. Of course, we know the little gal inside, Carmichael's rather tough. They've got another girl inside that's big. They're not as big as Daniel Boone, but they're good-sized players. And they've got a game plan, like Jules said. We've got a game plan. Let's just go fight.
Luckily, this isn't the end of your season, so I don't have to go into this end-of-season talk with you all. I get to ask you the same question that I asked you before the district tournament. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you for Saturday?
You know I'm a 10.
10.
Anytime my kids are playing, I'm excited. I want to give them everything I've got, and I didn't feel like the other night in the championship I gave them everything I had, because I tried so many different things. And yet my tone, I don't think, is always the best. I think I needed to be more encouraging, because that last time out, it was my last time out. I pushed every button I thought I could push, and I got pretty rough on them. And I do believe they were going as hard as they could go. We were just a man down, and that's tough.
1 to 10, how excited are y'all?
20.
20.
Yeah. Waiting for a game feels like it's like 4 days.
Yes.
It's a long layover.
Especially a weekend game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's something we can't let bother us either. We're going to shoot around tomorrow. We can't be anticipating, find you a good book to read,
Oh my
find
gosh,
you
I
some
can't
good
read.
music to
Don't
listen
read.
to. Don't lay around and sleep. Make the day as normal as we can make it. Where when we go to Cotton County and see that rooster, a live rooster, there in the hallway when you come into the building, we're ready for it.
You've never seen the live rooster?
No, I've never been there, and I've been
quite an
hearing
experience.
tales about
I
what.
must have not been paying attention when I went. I ain't never seen it.
I'll go check out that rooster before you go in there for the game on Saturday.
I just think that's insane. I'm sorry.
Like I said, too, it's essentially a one-game playoff, so it's do or die. How much does that motivate you going into that game?
Motivates me a lot, because if we lose, we're done.
Yeah.
So I don't want to lose. So gotta take care of business.
Take care of business. Leave it all out there. Just take it to them.
I think that
Go ahead.
we can't go on the court and then come off and be like, dang, I didn't give my team everything. Like,
Right.
I think we need to, once again, leave it all there.
Because regrets are hard.
Yeah.
And I know we spoke about it after the game. You've been to the state tournament with Greeneville 4 times?
Well, let's see. We've been to this sectional game 6, and then we've made it 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
3.
played.
And I know the last 2, you had to go on the road.
We have won
Back-to-back in
several
Seymour?
times.
Yes.
Yeah, on the road. And we lost Alcoa here one year, and we went to Gatlinburg Pittman and got beat one year. But that's the only time we've lost in this sectional game.
And I know it's something that you spoke about. I said, you're no stranger to going on the road for sectionals. They are. We've had a little bit of time between them. I think that was 2 nights ago, so you've had those 2 practices to prepare them. What has the preparation been like preparing them for a road sectional game?
Same as it is for every game. We watch film, but we tried to watch things that I know they're going to see in this sectional game that might be different. Packed house. Officials they've never seen before because they're from somewhere else. Understanding that people are going to say things to you, and media is going to do things that may make you feel pressure. You can't. We watched what they did. We came out yesterday and shot the ball a lot. Today we've worked on things that we do in our game plan. Tomorrow we'll come in and shoot free throws and shoot around a little, talk about things, and get on the bus and go.
Is your dad okay?
He's fine. He does it all the time.
Unless there's anything else you've got, that's all I've got.
Fans, we thank you so much for supporting us all year. I know you've enjoyed watching this group play, and I hope you get to watch them on television in a few days from the Glass House.
Jules, nice shoes.
Thank you. I was thinking the exact same thing.
But unless there's anything else that you all have to, we will wrap that up.
Great.
Come out and cheer us on.
Yep.
Please,
We'll be waiting.
everybody,
We'll be
come
watching,
come
yeah.
out, because their fans will be there.
Yep.
So
Yes.
we gotta
our
have
own
it.
fans, like in green preferably. Yeah. Good idea. Don't just come in neutral colors. Show that green. Yeah.
I'm happy they'll get to witness a Cotton County crowd.
Yes, me too. Everybody needs to experience it once.
Saturday night, 7 o'clock in Newport, Greeneville at Cotton County Class 3A sectionals. If you got the opportunity, go out and support the Lady Devils and go buy pizza in before them. But that's all we got this week. Thank you all for watching this week's edition of the Pizza and Annette Watch Show. We look forward to seeing you next time here on First Horizon's Green Sports Zone.